Glad to have you join us. You are welcome to Njinji Media TV. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Do remember also to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the bell icon for notification. I am John Paul Ane. Anarchy. We, the Yoruba nation, hereby align with Biafra and announce our withdrawal from Nigeria. Anarchy is defined as a state of society without government or law. Today, what used to be the country called Nigeria is totally devoid of law and order and descended into the abyss of anarchy. The world condemned the actions of the feudalist so-called Fulani ruling class when they sacked Chief Justice Walter Onogen to impose one of theirs ahead of the 2019 general elections, but we paused to react. Again and again, the feudal barbarians in charge have desecrated the sanctity of judicial arm, standing in contempt of court, disregarding pronouncements by our judges. Repeatedly, these anarchists flaunt court orders, rendering our courts useless, and there has been no implication, and we, the Yoruba nation, have paused to react. Again, without regard for law and order, the Federalists continue to pardon terrorists and killers of their tribe or inkling, granting them amnesty and reward after they kill and rape our people. Yet, we paused to react. Whereas when kidnappers like Evans operating Yoruba, Niger Delta or Igbo land will arrest them and deal with them according to the law, the same is not obtained in the other land where cows rule and killers reign. Give up your ancestral land or be buried under it, they openly threatened us. We have yet remained in bondage to them, fighting to remain ruled by these barbarians, mad people whose soldiers kill police to free kidnappers. What a shame. Without reason, Babangida denied MKO Abiola, a Muslim Yoruba man, from ruling Nigeria for no other reason than his heritage. Till date, no reason has officially been given, and those accused of killing even Abiola's wife have never been held to account, and today, Babangida is a lord in their land. We have tolerated and persevered. These are lawless and godless people who allow abandonment of millions of their children to a life of shame, begging for bread and bed. Due to them, today Nigeria is scourged with the most out-of-school and abandoned beggar Almajiri children in the entire world, and the most poor in the entire world, all in their region. And we, the compassionate Yoruba nation, have remained bound to them and bound to the curse of God on them. Nigeria continue to lose billions to corruption and theft as these semi-literates continue to wreck the nation like drunkards. Yet, we the Yoruba nation have persevered, hoping hopelessly as the years wasted in regression. Whereas our brothers abroad toil and repatriate $30 billion home every year, as much as our national budget, money that develops our economy, these lawless entitleds contribute nothing but steal our commonwealth and buy mansions in Dubai, and we, the Oduduwa nation, have been patient beyond reason. While we have little sympathy for the Yoruba vice president, a member and promoter of the anarchist and tyrannical terror regime, recently we have watched how among thieves there is no honor. And after using this naive Yoruba man who nearly died while running helter-skelter, disbursing trader money in what has been called vote buying to secure their re-election, they are disgracing and dumping him without regard for working while they feasted and went on medical tours. We are not one nation with these crazed feudalists. While in the southeast, we define ourselves apart from the over 4 million Igbo living in Cameroon and environs, and in southwest, we separate ourselves from the Yoruba of Benin Republic. It is noticed that in the lawless north, the people of Niger Republic and other neighboring nations officially pour in through the borders with the full rights of Nigerians, and northern elite likewise walk across to involve those neighboring nations in Nigerian politics and give them money in terror negotiations. We have watched this patiently long enough. These people we have tolerated living with are on record for killing 1,000 youth in Kaduna with reckless abandon and burying them secretly in mass graves midnight, while many were alive. They have killed hundreds of our youth in Biafra land and again buried them in secret mass graves. Till date, no empathy has been shown for the victims and their families. Yet, we Yoruba people remain bound to this cursed bunch of vampires soaked in the blood of the innocent, burned for too long. Again, as happened with Zagzaki, Dasuki, and Nnamdi Kanu, these lawless barbarians, with their half-wit attorney general, are standing before the world in contempt of court and refusing without reason to release one of our sons in person of Crusader Omoele Sowore, granted bail. They have placed themselves above the law and become a law unto themselves. Where there is no law, there is no state, and God and man grant us the right of self-determination as embedded in Article 1 of the Charter of the United Nations. We shall be a part of this madness no more. On this day, the 27th of September 2019, we, the Yoruba nation, within the confines of what used to be Nigeria, hereby declare our cessation from the contraption that was Nigeria. We no longer remain a part of such a shambolic, accursed shipwreck. We announce this day our alignment with Biafra and our commitment to our joint struggle with our southern brothers towards emancipation from the calamity that was Nigeria. This day, the 27th of September 2019, we sever our bondage with the north of Nigeria, who have the lawless leadership they trust, voted, and stand behind. We liberate ourselves from this uninvited malunion. Let it be known this day that in peaceful and considerate celebration, we shall commit to provide the north of Nigeria as much as 40% of oil revenue from the southern shores for a period of 10 years to allow them develop their economy. Whoever feels disenfranchised in the Nigeria, which from this day is only the region beneath and in proximity of the Sahara, is free to travel down and join our alignment with the Republic of Biafra. We welcome all progressive brothers who see the future as we do and who can no longer suffocate their intelligence, hope, and aspirations under an inebriated, toxic, backward bunch of terror, associated lawless bandits who know only to steal, rape, and kill, and of course plunder our present and the future of our yet unborn. Dear Yoruba brethren, the time has come. The time for our pride has come. Together with Biafra we stand to forge a prestigious Yoruba empire tomorrow. Join the revolution, aligned with Biafra, as we march forward with Biafra. Prince Leka Abayo.